Hey everybody, it's Brian from RtW.com. I'm in beautiful God's country, Texas. You see the firewheels. We're hitting the parks up. We got a special review for you today, Swamp Pop. I want to introduce to you and kind of lay down the foundation and the tracks for this review. I'm being joined by a RtW fan turned friend. So a super fan to a super friend, Toby of TobyBlog.com. He's got me down here in Texas, very gracious. And his son, also a YouTube sensation, right after my own heart. His son Augie is here with us today as well. The V-Cube solver, a genius when it comes to the Rubik's Cubes. Go check out his videos as well. Like I said, fascinating and amazing and very talented and gifted. But they're going to be joining me today. Swamp Pop, never had it, never heard of it. This is something that Toby specifically sought, kind of similar to what I do back at home. If you see something different, kind of interesting or curious while you're out, he kind of knew, he knows what's within my wheelhouse. He said, Brian's going to love this. So here we are, beautiful scenery, and going to try some swamp drinks.
Okay, so what do we have here, buddy? We have Swamp Pop Praline Cream Soda. I'm going to start by introducing the whole line. Swamp Pop is some soda pops that I found in the world market. It looked interesting to me. Swamp Pop is the name of a variety of Louisiana music. I remember it well from the 60s. I had a grandfather that was really into that style of Swamp Pop music. You can look it up on Wikipedia. It's some great stuff, some pretty good tunes. So that caught my eye, and then lo and behold on the back, I'm looking at this. This stuff is bottled and made in like my hometown, Lafayette, Louisiana, where I went to college. So this is a real, genuine, bona fide Louisiana treat. There are 4 varieties, and this is one of them, the Praline Cream Soda. Now, Augie, you're a big fan of cream soda, I know. What are you thinking we're going to get out of this one?
A cream soda with a Louisiana twist.
Now, pralines, for those of you that don't know, and you can focus on the label here, this is supposed to be a picture of pecans. Pecans, we had, 2, 3, 4 pecan trees in our yard. It was something that we did every year, was go out and pick pecans. We would sell pecans to make money, to buy boudin. A very, very Louisiana thing. Made lots of pecan pies and pralines. So, I'm going to go ahead and start us off, Augie, and see if we can get that. I'm expecting a strong pecan taste out of this. Wow. Oh my goodness. I have to say that I'm liking this much more than I thought that I was going to like it. It really, really feels like, pralines or maybe even a pecan pie. It is very sweet, but the pecan taste, to me, is unmistakable. And it's enjoyable. Maybe, I don't know, maybe after a whole bottle, it might, be a little bit much in terms of the sweetness, but that first taste is excellent. What do you think?
Interesting. It smells very sugary, like a candle.
Yes, like a cake or a candle or something, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, here goes nothing.
I still have that cakey taste in my mouth. What do you think?
Wow. I'm so glad we put this in ice before we drunk it. It's amazing. I like the color it has.
You can see down there in the bottle? What kind of color?
Augie did predict beforehand that this might be his favorite.
Yes, it's something that absolutely does coat the tongue. I can still taste it in my mouth. That almost yeasty kind of cakey flavor. And when you crack it, you really can smell it. Yeah, it's very sugary. And this is really good, I have to say. And yes, it's a cream soda because it does have the creaminess, but this is quite unlike any kind of standard cream soda.
I gotta say, my senior quote in high school in the yearbook was, "I like pie." 3 simple words says so much. And one of my favorite pies back home, Pearl's Diner, Fairfield, Ohio, is the pecan pie. Actually, it's my pie of choice, 10 times out of 10 there. And so I like cream soda as well. Very excited to try this one, guys. Very refreshing. Awesome drink. Augie's right, this being cold is perfect. The front end, it actually reminded me almost of a duplicate of A&W's Golden Cream Soda, I believe it's called. I haven't had it in a long time, but I remember it from years past. But the back end is where you really get the signature flavor. On the very back end, I tasted that kind of maple, like that praline. And so this is really good. It's set a good precedent, and now we're gonna try the next entry in the Swamp Pop Challenge.
Swamp Pop Noble Cane Cola. So when I picked this up, Noble Cane Cola, it's a sugar cane. So you know there are a lot of drinks now that are getting away from the high fructose corn syrup and
more of a cane sugar.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So I'm thinking, okay, well this is, you know, we have a standard cola that uses cane sugar. You know, from Louisiana. There's a lot of sugar cane grown over there, so that's what I'm thinking it is. But I noticed this little emblem at the top. I don't know if you can focus in on that. I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, wow, looks like a pomegranate. So maybe, you know, does this have some pomegranate flavor? If you go to the website, drinkswamppop.com, you'll see that what this is a Louisiana fig. Now, figs, definitely, you know, we had a couple of fig trees in our yard. It was a very popular kind of snack for people in South Louisiana. My grandmother preserved lots of figs. My uncles were really into it. I have to say, though, I was never a big fan of the fig flavor, but, you know, it's definitely authentic South Louisiana, so this has fig in it. Cola with fig taste. You know, I'm curious about it. I don't know whether I'm going to like it or not. Maybe I like figs now, who knows. But, so let's give it a shot. We'll open this thing up. I'm gonna let you go first this time. You tell me.
Alright.
Now, Augie, you've said off camera, I mean, tonight, just a spoiler alert, we're going to medieval times, but he did say that he was going to have a Pepsi tonight, and so he does like some cola at least. Curious to see his reaction to the Swamp Pop version.
Yeah. Noble Cane Cola with some fig. Let's take a swig.
Swig of the fig. How's it taste?
I like. You know, it doesn't really taste that much different than a normal cola.
Seriously.
Okay.
I can't really taste much any fig in there at all.
So kind of comparable maybe to a Pepsi, more or less?
It is very refreshing. That may have to do because it's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're hot.
Yeah, it's Texas. Toby, let's see if your palate can discern anything going on underneath the surface.
I don't know. In the smell, there might be a little hint of something like, you know, there's already clove, I think, in a natural cola recipe, and you get a little bit of that on the nose. So. Yeah. Okay. So I'm comparing this to like a Virgil's or something that you would get from Whole Foods, things that use all natural ingredients, and this is different. This is definitely different. Keeping in mind it's been ages since I've had fig. I think you can taste the fig in here, and maybe fig aficionados or whatever will be able to identify that more readily than I. Is it good? Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good for a little bit of an, you know, an off-flavor cola. If you're wanting something, you know, that is a little different, a little out of the ordinary, this is not bad.
Whoa, that went.
You know, if you like stronger tastes or kind of funny tastes like clove in your cola, if you wanted to accent that, this has a sweeter taste. You know, you don't get a lot of just the hard spice, but this is a little sweet. And you know, and I guess that is sort of what I remember from figs. They did. I used to think of it as kind of a sickly sweet flavor, but it's definitely you know, noticeable in here. So, see what you think, Brian.
All right, this one, originally I was probably least interested in just because, oh, okay, it's cola. But when I tasted the first one, and what an amazing creative job they did with the Praline Cream Soda, I was actually kind of curious to see their take on traditional cola. So here we go.
You get the fig.
You do get some kind of a figgy, yeah, kind of like I might not have been able to discern that.
Well, what's your background with figs? Are you familiar with that taste?
Not strongly. I mean, a fig Newton here or there, but to me, if I was blindfolded, and sometimes you have to kind of go that approach, if I didn't know what I was drinking, my first instinct would not be like, that might be some sort of a fruit-based cola, because that just doesn't, you know, register, right? So for me, if I was blindfolded, I think I'd unfortunately, you know, assumingly say that was like just a flat, off-brand, Save-A-Lot, Aldi, like a grocery store variant, you know, cola.
Right.
Knowing what I do know, there's a bit more going on inside than that. It's kind of cool, but in flavor alone, it didn't wow me. The first one was kind of a unique twist on a popular concept, so the third one I'm excited about. We're gonna, me and Augie are gonna try it, but first we're gonna have Toby take a look at it and introduce it. So let's do that. Rounding us out is Toby.
Satsuma. This is the Louisiana citrus. And Brian, as I was explaining to you earlier, we did grow some very particular kinds of citrus varieties in Louisiana, and I can remember Satsuma, persimmon, kumquats. Those were found in a lot of my dad's and my uncle's yards, and they love the stuff. I hated persimmon. Satsuma I don't remember too much of, but once again, we are using really authentic South Louisiana ingredients. When I first bought this and I had it sitting up on the shelf at home, you can see that there was sort of like a layer, you know, where it, you know, sediment or something, it sort of just accumulated here, and the rest of the bottle was pretty clear. So I thought that was kind of interesting that it would settle right in the middle of the bottle.
Yeah, very interesting. I saw that earlier today. You showed me like a band of,
but now,
of an orangish kind of.
So now it's sort of mixed together again, and the color is really kind of cool because it is a bright orange, like an orange soda, an orange pop. It's almost really a yellowy orange, a golden, like maybe a really light beer or something. So
it looks refreshing on this hot summer day.
Yeah,
so
I agree. I'm looking forward to this one.
Augie's relaxing with the praline, finishing that off.
Yeah. This stuff is so good.
All right, let's give it a shot. Yeah, I'm pleased. To me, you get the most carbonation out of the three that we've tried today. And this one, as you would expect from an orange soda. I mean, you know, traditionally they're very bubbly, and you definitely get that here. The taste is lighter. The taste really is what I wanted out of this drink, which was something that was really refreshing, not as syrupy as some, not all, but as some orange sodas can be. I expected this to be my favorite. It absolutely is my favorite. And on a day like today, really hot outside, you know, if I had my choice of orange sodas when I went down to the store, World Market or whatever, this would probably be top of the list.
Satsuma Fizz.
All right.
Now, I have no idea what this is going to taste like. It has a picture.
Yeah, it's like a citrus fruit, and very reminiscent of an orange, but something slightly off about it. It's very cool. Local, area-specific sodas. This is a kind of a new realm. Toby, the Louisiana aficionado, approves. I'm dying to try it.
Yep. Well,
You first, Augie.
I'll take the first sip and get it over to you.
What do you think?
Very carbonated. Also, yeah, you get that citrus flavor. I can't quite identify what it is.
Unique to you, okay. Let me go ahead and... Yeah, that's good, man. It's like Fanta and stuff, orange soda is kind of heavy. This one's got a kind of an effervescent, kind of a nice, spry... At first, because of maybe the color, I was maybe kind of thinking about like a pineapple or a mango, but it's kind of just like a fuzzy, I guess, carbonation of the orange. It's very nice,
Right.
though.
It's
nice
bright.
Balance,
Yeah.
very bright.
Like pineapple has that same brightness, it picks it up, or grapefruit, you know, it picks it up a bit.
Yeah.
I have to say, I think this is equally as good as the Praline. The Praline, I think, to me, is a little bit better than this. It goes better with the sandwich.
This is smooth. This is very drinkable, especially this time of year. Anyway, Swamp Pop, we recommend you guys check it out. We're out of here. We're going to go take a walk. Let's go check out these ducks, Augie.
Yeah.